Welcome to my class. Our first topic is all about random variables and its types. Our objectives are define a random variable, determine the different types of random variable, distinguish the difference of the types of random variable. Moving on, let us first define what's a random variable. A random variable is a capacity that connects a real number with every component in the sample space. It is a variable whose qualities are controlled by chance. In this manner, a random variable is a numerical amount that is derived from the results of an arbitrary trial or experiment. The word random is used often in everyday life. So later on, we're going to illustrate some examples of a random variable. Let us determine the different types of random variable. The first one is discrete. The definition of this are the variables that can take an infinite number of distinct values. Let's take an example of this. The number of heads acquired while flipping a coin 3 times. The number of kin an individual has. The number of students present in the study hall at a given time, and so forth. So these are examples of discrete. While continuous refers to be random variables that take an interminably uncountable number of potential values, regularly measurable amounts. So for example, the height or weight of an individual, the time an individual takes for an individual to wash, temperature, item thickness, length, age, and etc. So these are the two types of random variable. For us to deepen our understanding between the two types of random variable, let's have the first one about discrete. These are the example of discrete random variable. The number of cars sold by a car dealer in 1 month, the number of students who were protesting the tuition increase last semester, the number of applicants who have applied for a vacant position at a company, the number of typographical errors in a rough draft of a book, the number of male COVID patients in a month. So these are examples of a discrete random variable. Let's have now the continuous random variable. The example of this is the height of a student in a class, the change in temperature throughout a day, the number of hours a person works in a week. If you're going to observe, all contain a range of values in an interval, so thus can be considered to be a continuous random variable. Let's have more examples. Using this table, which is adopted from our module, these are the different experiments. Experiment took place for us to be able to get an outcome. Okay? So let's have this table: the experiment, the random or X or the random variable, and the types of random variable. The first one is record the number of hours and a specific student used their mobile from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you're going to observe, there is a given number or time allotted. So as the record of number of hours, it can be considered to be as a discrete. Second, buying 2 trays of eggs in the market. If you're going to identify only the term 2 trays, you can consider it as a discrete. But then, when we refer to the weight of eggs, we are now referring as a type of random variable which is continuous. Third, the recording of the gender of a family member in a family with 3 children. When we refer to the number of boys among the children, we are considering it as discrete. Number 4, students will prepare for a quiz in mathematics. Here, we are just referring for time. So, time can be not exactly a definite or a finite number. Can be a finite number. So, we can consider this as continuous. Rolling a pair of dice, which result to have the number of appeared in a pair of dice. So, we can count it as a discrete. Okay, that's all for our topic regarding the random variable and its type. Thank you for watching and happy learning. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Happy learning!